What's up YouTube, Capital G here, have an absolutely disgusting and degenerate replay for you guys on Dueling Network. This is the Igknight Burn FTK. Yes, Igknights have their own little funky FTK now, and a lot of people probably have already seen this, but when I dueled against this the last couple of streams, I had no idea what the hell was going on. I was like, what the heck? Nimnim was actually the first person to pull this one off against me, and I was like, Nimnim, how could you? I thought we were friends. So yeah, this is the new Igknight FTK. Maybe it's not new, but it's like whatever. I didn't know what the heck was going on. So anyways, there is, I guess, one kind of redeeming quality about this FTK, if there can be a redeeming quality about an FTK. That is, you do actually get to see somebody Pendulum summon, Synchro summon, Fusion summon, and XYZ summon all in the same turn. And those other non-pendulum summons, you get to do those a lot actually during this turn. It's a very long, drawn-out, convoluted play, and that's why I actually have this running at 1.5 times speed. So you'll need Blaze Man to get the poly. You're going to go into a rank 4. You basically start out by, blowing up your Igknight, searching other Igknights, making sure your pieces are set up that you have a rank 4 play and that you have a rank 6 play. The rank 4 is going to be the Ghost Trick, Angel of Mischief. Yeah, there's actually even Ghost Tricks involved in this FTK. It's like the most random hunk of junk that you could ever think of, and you combine it all together and it essentially works. Now, I essentially screwed myself when I chose to go second, just force a habit, but I'm not actually going to get a turn because it is an FTK. And you're going to use Beatrice, or as I like to call her, Lady B. You use Beatrice to send Violent Cube in the graveyard, and that's important because Beatrice and Norton and Violent Cube have a whole lot of synergy together. So you play your Ghost Trick Museum, which doesn't really serve that big. I mean, it only serves a purpose to get blown up. You go for your Elder Entity Norton, and then you activate Violent Cube's effect after you go into your Ancient Fairy Dragon. I'm like, what the heck is that synchro called again? Ancient Fairy Dragon. Violent Cube is going to search another copy of Refusion, and essentially you're just going to be doing this over and over and over again. It does a whole, you end up summoning a whole lot of Ancient Fairy Dragons, and you end up playing a whole lot of random field spells. It's like the field spell combination is extremely weird. Like, I guess if you ever looked at this deck on paper, it looks so like a hot mess. You know what I mean? Black Garden is actually vital in this deck because you need your opponent to get all of those random tokens, because it ends up increasing the amount of burn damage that they take, which ultimately ends up killing them. It doesn't matter that you don't get a battle phase or none of that trash. We've proven multiple times you don't need a battle phase to kill your opponent in Yu-Gi-Oh! So you see, essentially, I'm getting a bunch of tokens as my opponent special summons a lot. He's reusing Norton, reusing Violent Cube over and over again. He's going to summon another Ancient Fairy Dragon, and that will be used again, that second effect. He will be playing a third field spell. Most of you guys probably know what the field spell is going to be, but I won't spoil that. Gets a copy of Refusion from the Violent Cube. None of these cards are once per turn, which is also another reason. Now, if you look at my Twitch chat and you're like, why are they posting all this other ridiculous? I told them this was going to go on YouTube, so they decided to spam the most stupid junk you could ever think of. Now, at this point, he pretty much has everything that he needs to pull off the FTK. Again, I'm just getting one last token. I believe he's going to XYZ here. He's going to actually XYZ twice. Nope, he uses the Ancient Fairy Dragon effect for the last time, and this time he's going to get Fusion Gate out. So this FTK requires 3 different field spells. I can't think of any other FTKs that do that. Require you to play 3 different field spells. That's just so random, man. Everything in this deck is so weird. So you're going to XYZ in the Burner Visor. The only reason you go into this card is because it's a pyro. You're not going to attack with it. You're not going to use the effect. It's first turn. You can't attack. The effect and all that is completely irrelevant. Now, the Tomahawk is definitely relevant. You have to go into Tomahawk and you have to get the tokens, because Tomahawk gives you the tokens, and because Tomahawk is a machine that allows you to go into a card that probably needs to be banned. It allows you to go into Blaze Phoenix. Now, you can actually do burn damage with your first Blaze Phoenix, and since the tokens themselves are actually machines, you get to use those tokens to summon 2 more Blaze Phoenix, and that is going to kill your opponent. Also, it's kind of weird. There are 8 tokens on the board. When do you ever see this? What is this, GO format? Like, this is ridiculous. But I want to say, didn't they limit? I feel like they limited Blaze Phoenix in the OCG. I don't understand why they haven't done that in the TCG. All of this card, do you guys remember the Electrum FTK? Like, this card is only used for, or I think it was an OTK actually. Like, I feel like Blaze Phoenix's only practical use is for FTKs. And yeah, this is just the newest one. Hopefully this thing dies in a hot fire. Thank you guys for watching as always. And you hopefully don't run into this deck because, oh my God, it's, believe me, that was at 1.5 speed with things edited. The FTK takes forever. Thank you guys for watching as always.